the beginning of the game, you are seeing a video message from someone you know who is telling you how stressful this place is.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange.
You are then interrupted by someone trying to talk to you, and then you talk about how stressful it's been since she got that promotion.
We're 5 minutes out, you still got that thing on repeat. Guess you really miss her.
Fishermer is not a job you turn down, but 6 months apart with only vid calls. It's rough.
When you make it to the ship, you can see that nothing's on the ship, and none of the radios are not working.
This is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kelly, responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura. Ishimura, do you copy? Come in. This is the USG Kelly.
You ever heard of full communications blip? I don't know these things.
Never. Come on. Someone pick up the damn phone.
And when you're trying to figure all that out, you crash onto the ship. You play as Isaac Clarke. He is an engineer. We'll get more onto who is everyone, but right now we have bigger things to worry about. So you and 3 other people from your ship go investigate what is happening. And once you enter the lobby, everyone, understandably freaking out, the captain asks you to check the status of the ship. And once you do,
hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
Another malfunction?
No. The quarantine systems are all fine.
Oh, wait. Do you hear that?
Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah, man.
Take it easy. Daniels, get those elevators.
There's something in here with us.
Up there!
Oh, God!
these unknown creatures start attacking your crew, and soon enough start chasing you. And once you think you're safe,
fuck this ship.
No one hears a word they say. Has the memory gone? Are you feeling numb? Not a word they say, but a voiceless crowd isn't backing down when the air turns red with a loaded hesitation. Can you say my name? Has the memory gone? Are you feeling numb? Have we all become invisible?
once you are out of the elevator, you will find your first weapon called the plasma cutter, which is like a pistol to you in this game. And when you grab the weapon, there's writing in blood saying,
"Cut off their limbs."
right next to the writing is a dead body. He was probably the one who wrote that message. Once we get close to the door, we hear someone yelling for help. And once we get the door unlocked, it's too late, and he's already been mutilated to death. And we meet the first enemy of the game, the slashers. They are the most basic of the bunch. They just run towards you and hit you. Don't get cocky though. One of them may not hurt you, but 3 of them can do some trouble. Their weakness is everyone's weakness in this game. You just cut off their limbs. Walking for a little bit, you can come by a security phone. With it, there's a message you can hear. And this is what you hear.
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot its fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
And if you walk a little bit further, you can see a dead body. It looks like he did not make it. When we finally meet up with the crew, kind of, we lost one of the crew members. And as it turns out, these things are the crew. They morph into these creatures. That's fucking disturbing. A little fact about these guys, they use real car crash pictures as reference. So when you see these things, it makes it even more creepier to me. Anyways, we now have to get the tram running. But first, we have to find a data board. And once we go through and kill a couple of crewmates, we head to the room with the data board. And in there, we find an upgrade station. An upgrade station, it's what it sounds like. It's just a place to upgrade your stuff. And if you want to upgrade it, you need to find some of these hockey puck things. So once you upgrade all your wants and needs, you head back to the tram control room to install the data board. And once we install it,
Data board reinstalled. Error.
there's an error with it that tells us that the rails are damaged. So guess who has to fix it? While we are heading to fix the rails, we find a new mechanic of the game, the freezer thingy, which slows down everything that you shoot at. So once you get to the repair room, you replace the tram, which I did first try. We have to head back to the tram room to call in for our crewmates. I think it's a good time to tell you guys who their names are. This is Kendra and this is Zach. Now you know their names, we have to head back to our ship to get an update on anything. This person here is Haley, and she is dead. The ship blew up due to these guys messing with the core of the ship. These things right here are called leapers. And man, these guys suck. They just run towards you, and if you're too far away, they'll just leap at you. But that ship was our only way home. So the next step is to find the captain, get the codes from him, and they say he's in medbay. So that's where we're going. At the beginning of this chapter, you are given a gravity weapon, which is like a gravity gun, but less cooler. It barely does any damage to the enemies, but it's still cool, just not as cool.
Gotta hold the line. They all came back.
This scene would have been good to have if the glitch did not fuck it up. But she drops a weapon called the pulse rifle, which it's what it sounds, it's a rifle-ish weapon. Once we get there, shit. The place we need to go is barricaded, so we need to blow it up. Fun. What fun. So once we start to find the Okay, so once we start to find the bomb, we are given 2 new mechanics. One of them is your oxygen tank when you enter space. But basically, there's a countdown on when your oxygen runs out. And the next one is my favorite, the anti-gravity mode, where you get to float wherever you want to go. Wherever you can go. So we find one part of the bomb. Now we need to find the last part, the shock pad, to make the boom boom. We head to the new part of the med base where we...
Hazardous anomaly detected.
Oh shit.
Quarantine lifted.
Anyways, at this part of the place is Nicole's office, where there's a voice log and a text log that you can find.
Okay, dictation on. I'll keep your name out of the transcript. Thanks. It's just so hard to remember what's real. Your church mentor talked to you again. He knows me and my girlfriend want to leave. I can feel it. Our last seminar was all about heretics. How every unitologist who leaves is an enemy to humanity. Unitology is big enough to take care of itself. This is about what's right for you. Just be careful. The church pulls out these tricks when they feel threatened. They have neuropsychiatrists too. Even if you get out, they'll try to... Dr. Brennan. Sorry, Did something happen? I had a patient who... I tried. And her son tried so hard. But I will fight for you with everything I've got. But never underestimate how strong the church's pull can be.
And then we get a side mission. And in another room is a hologram video, and they talk about this marker that is killing everybody.
Ben, what in God's name is happening down there?
Precisely that. God's work.
How can you say that? These deaths at the colony, the paranoia, the hallucinations. You wanted a scientific analysis? Cause and effect? Well, it all began after they raised the marker.
What are you so worried about? The marker is divine. We know this. Look, it'll be on board tomorrow. You can study it then. Put your mind at ease.
At ease? People are dying. How can that be the transformation the teachings promise?
We're witnessing a new beginning. Terrence, for unitology, for humanity. Of course our faith is being tested. Everything is about to change.
That's what worries me. And recording. Seal entry.
Anyways, moving forward, we meet a new person to add to the crew.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this.
These motherfuckers are Lukers, who have 3 technicals and all of them shoot at you. And man, they're just not fun, and the best way to kill them is to hit their technicals. So we find the shock pad, plant the explosive, and we head to the emergency room where we find a hologram recording of Nicole.
Loop and transmit to all personnel. This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is overwhelmed. We need help. Look at his wounds. We can't handle so many trauma cases, and the command crew won't tell us what's happening. He's seizing. Shit. Maybe I have some PHP left.
Following the hologram will meet us with a secret room. Going to find the captain, we see some disturbing things. And we finally get to the captain. Can I even show this? This person right here is an effector. What he does, he just affects dead bodies around the room, and he can be a pain of the fucking ass to deal with. Anyways, so we have to kill the captain, so sorry captain. Now we have more accessibilities to more rooms. So now we need to head to the engineer room to fix some problems going on there. When this chapter starts, you are at the docking area in zero gravity because the trams is not working for the engineer room, so we need to take the long way. On our way there, we can find some writing on the wall right next to a dead guy that reads,
"We are not punished for our sins, but by them."
Once you make it to the engineer room, you now have to turn on the control console, which is running out of everything. So now I have to turn everything on. Yippee! So the first thing we gotta do is refuel the engine. While walking to the engine, we find a new weapon, which is my favorite, the Ripper, which shoots out a saw and almost cuts anything in its path. You can see why it's my favorite. We can also see another room with your girlfriend with a hologram video in it.
Autopsy report, Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig identifies the subject was junior engineer David Swenson. The subject was dismembered after falling into machinery, allowing... God. So sorry. Need some postmortem spasms. The chest contains a yellow vial seen in other specimens. Seen this vial react to dead or bioprosthetic cells. The dead tissue is absorbed, recombined, then reanimated. The vial shares genetic markers with human DNA and a growth on the walls. It's all connected to the marker from Aegis 7, but how? Dr. Kine studied the marker. Dr. Kine has vanished. Unless he's with the survivors on the mining deck. You'll rest easy now, David. I promise. End log.
And on the wall, there's some writing saying,
"Evacuate this area! Immediately!"
So that patient must have done something. There's even more writing like this before you even enter the engine room. It's even more clearer when you listen to the message on the security phone.
Security request retrieved.
We need help down in engineering. Danvers, get those wires up. Tell him to shut up. I don't want to. I don't want to. Christ, Henderson, your teeth. He's pulling his teeth out. Just hold him. Where the fuck is security? Oh, God. He's dead. No, he's alive, but he hit that sink pretty hard. His own teeth. Chief, what the hell is happening? I don't know. Cancel security request. Henderson needs the medical bay. And a shrink.
So once we get to the engine room, there's a trolley we need to take in order to make the engines work. And I've not talked about how much this game can scare you, so I'm just gonna let you ride this entire trolley with no cuts. We met this enemy in the last chapter, but I forgot to mention him, but his name is the Splitter. Now here comes one of my favorite things this game does. In order to make the engine start to work, you have to turn off one of these things. The lights or the oxygen. If you turn off the oxygen, less monsters will show up, but now you're on a time limit. If you choose the lights, there will be a lot more monsters will show up. Or you could do both, if you want to. I always choose the lights because I ain't no wuss. Once we turn on the fuel for the engine, we head back to the engineer room and see that an infector is infecting one of the bodies we saw a while ago. When you guys are watching me play the game, you are guys seeing me sometimes being unmortal. The reason why I do it is because if the body's in millions of pieces, then they can't affect the body. So it's a win for me and a lose for them. So when we head...
Decontamination sequence activated. Please stand by.
Oh shit. Anyways, we are heading on our way to turn on the centrifuge, and I just hate this part, so I'm gonna keep it as short as possible. We gotta get these things inside of this thing and plug her inside of this thing and turn her on. Wait, and when we activate it, it gets rid of life support, so we gotta get out here as fast as possible. The other thing I love about Dead Space is that it's accurate to space. In outer space, there is no sound. So when we're out here trying to shoot or make noise, there's no noise being made. So once we get back inside, oh shit, 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 shit. Anyways, we have one more thing to do before we can start the engine. So we find our way there, and we finally get the weapon that you all have been waiting for. The flamethrower. There is no introduction for it here. This room scares me, especially that the walls is made out of living beings. It's not that fun. While going through hell, we meet our new monster, and for the life of me, I cannot find their names. But these things will jump towards you, stun you, and make you take damage until you get them off of you. They can be dealt really easy though with everyone's favorite thing, the flamethrower. And you also get to meet their mother. These things will spit out more of these things and just make your life a living hell. So once we get the engines turned on, we can finally find our way home. Psych! There's an asteroid problem that we need to take care of.
Nicole? I'm here. Nicole! Damn it!
Our chapter begins with, for God's sake, you guys stop interrupting me every single time I talk? Jesus! Surely nothing bad's gonna happen. So we meet up with the captain, and we see that he captured an individual who looks familiar. But there's no way to help him, so we have to let him go. Anyways, in order not to become the dinosaurs, we need to activate a few things before we can get the turrets online. But before we leave, the captain tells us something.
And Isaac? I heard something up there. Something big. Watch your back.
Yeah, really. This thing right here is a brute. One of the most hardest enemies you will face in the entire game. His entire front area is shielded. The only way to hurt him is hit him from behind. Good luck doing that because he will always charge at you. The only way to kill him is to cut off all of his body parts. But no matter what, if you do kill him, you will always drop a power core, which you can use those for upgrading stuff. So once we deal with him and turn on the elevator, there is a video you can play.
It's on the record, Doctor. This is mutiny. The marker must be delivered to the church, whatever the cost.
God's sakes, Ben, listen to yourself. The Ishimura's in crisis, you've cut us off. By Maritime Law Article 5469, I, Dr. Terrence Kine, hereby declare Captain Benjamin Matthias unfit for duty. Heretic! Hold him! Ben, you're not yourself. Let me help you.
Traitors, get your hands off me! This is my ship!
Oh my God, You... Ben. You saw I was trying to help him.
Doctor, you just killed the captain. We have to take you in.
I can't. If the others from the church get a hold of me.
Stop!
So that's what happened to the captain. So we got the elevator turned on, so now we have to head to floor 2 to reroute the power. And in the record room in floor 2, there is a new weapon you can find called the contact beam, which just shoots a big beam out of it. To give you some idea what it is, here's a sound clip I found in 2012 to fit this part. So anyways, we went to the room, give the power to the ACD cannons, head back to the elevator for floor 3. And on this floor, in the break room, there's something fishy going on.
What's that? A recording? Huh. Must be the marker they dug up.
So it is the same. That marker. That's the symbol of the Church of Unitology.
It didn't take you for a believer, Isaac.
My mother was. But if they found this on some alien planet, what does that mean?
That Unitology's onto something?
Unitology's full of shit. Forget it.
We can find a Unitology's article right next to whatever this is.
Unitology boasts a following of millions, counts powerful CEOs and officials in its ranks, claims $78 billion of stock in multi-global companies, and owns 2 of Earth's largest financial institutions, GPSG Financial and Unitas Energy Investments. From its beginnings as a cult of personality, Unitology has become a respected, established religion. Most people know the basics. 200 years ago, Michael Altman, a professor of anthropology, blew the whistle on what he claimed to be the biggest cover-up ever instituted by Earth government. The discovery of an artifact or marker, which proved beyond any doubt there is alien life in the universe. The government labeled Altman a kook, but his claims struck a chord with some, and his mysterious death soon afterwards fueled that interest. Unitologists believed the marker contained a code, the key to eternal life, through rebirth and ascension to heaven. The kicker is, you have to die first. They say the government is hiding the marker somewhere, keeping its secrets for themselves. Across all of human space, Unitologists praise Altman's martyrdom and await the day God comes to take them to their new life beyond death. It all sounds pretty harmless. But like any cult, there's a dark side. Unitologists are ranked in the church. Nobody ever talks about it, but most of its critics believe there are at least 3 ranks above the average believer, or initiate. With each new rank, more of the church's inner workings and research are revealed to a follower. And these ranks are achieved by one simple criteria: giving money and power to the church. Think taking all your money is bad? The church also requires their members to donate their bodies after death. Why? What do they do with them? Nobody will say, and attempts to infiltrate the inner circle have failed. With their emphasis on transformation and rebirth, maybe we wouldn't like the answer even if they told us. One rumor that also refuses to die says the church is funding a secret shipbuilding program. Some claim to have seen the fleet. No documentary evidence has ever been supplied, but the claimants all say these mausoleum ships, despite their huge size.
So once we get to the electrical system, we need to— oh god damn it! Fuck. So once we get to this power, to the ACD, there's one more power and we should be okay. Once we get to that floor, there'll be this guy talking to us.
Make us whole again.
Creepy, but does not stop us from giving the power to ACD. And now, we are safe.
We got it. The ADS cannons are back online. Wait, auto-targeting offline. Calibration data not found. Fuck. No auto-targeting. The cannons are useless.
What about manual targeting?
You want to go out there with all that shit raining down and target the ADS cannons manually?
If I give the cannons enough targeting data, it'll recalibrate the system. You got a better idea?
Christ.
Isaac, no, we are not going out there. I do not have the balls to do that. Okay, so we have to manually activate these cannons to make them work, and we do them really easily. And once we're done,
data migration complete. ADS recalibrate.
We're gonna meet up with the captain. Until...
This is Senior Medical Officer Nicole Brennan. Medical is a sanctuary. All survivors, please join us.
So we are heading back to medbay because apparently my girlfriend has been there this entire time. And while we're about to head there, we are locked out. And then we hear someone in the intercoms.
Another survivor, at last. You'll be safe here. I'm a doctor.
Is Nicole Brennan with you?
You're not here for sanctuary, then? Well, Dr. Brennan's currently engaged. Shall I send you to her?
How about you unlock these doors, and I'll find her myself?
Are you that selfish? You might let something in. Or out.
Shit.
So, you've decided to be difficult. Take a seat. I'll meet with you momentarily.
And this place has changed since the last time we got here. But anyways, we're just gonna head here and what the fuck is that? Kill it! Kill it! Go on fire! Kill it! What the? Huh? This person here is a guardian and it sticks on the wall spitting technicals at you. Their weakness though? So once we get to see Isaac's girlfriend, we realize something.
Just a trick.
Isaac. Make us hold.
Isaac Clark. All right. Dr. Brennan's nearest and dearest. We were colleagues, you know. Dr. Chalice Mercer. Are you the reason the marker won't begin? That's it. Convergence is installed. She's meddling. How is the question? But even if I was to ask, I suspect you're not the talkative type. And I haven't fully explored the cause of death as that missing factor. Dismemberment. Now I think we're on the right track there. Try and relax, Mr. Clark. Convergence is so close. Maybe your death will tip the balance.
This is the Hunter, the most OP enemy in the entire game. He cannot be killed no matter what you do. You can burn him all you want. It does not do a single thing to him. So, as it turns out, Dr. Mercer has been experimenting on the crew for quite a while and made that thing. But now this entire place is in lockdown. So we need to take it off lockdown before that thing finds us. Well, fuck. On our way, we find a new gun called the Line Gun. Really simple, it just shoots a line, that's it. We make it to the place, turn off lockdown, and turns out we are not the only ones in here.
Who's there? Oh god! Hold on, I can help you.
Not me. Save hydroponics. We're all dying. Air's poison, but there's still time. Her enzyme will work if... She just needs liquid nitrogen. Save us!
The air is about to be poisoned. But before we leave, we can find a text log that we can read.
First log, Dr. C. Mercer, Second Science Officer. Observations, convergence. Where the bodies of the dead will rise, united, undying, made whole by the marker. So we're taught, but all this raw material, all my work, in the marker remains inert. Ever since that first contact, as it were, words repeating in my head, the markers must be absorbed. A divine insight, perhaps, that creating my venture is part of the answer. And yet, I will not doubt. No unitologist has ever been so close to cheat death, that withered old tyrant. I must have a matching tendency.
Shit! So we stop the poison real quick and get the thing to help us slow down the poisoning. But before we can, he shows up again, telling us that he wants to bring these things to Earth.
But you and Dr. Brennan have delayed me enough.
If you've heard Nicole,
I have never shown you anything but courtesy to Dr. Brennan. Can you say the same?
I can say I'm not a fucking murderer.
Speaking of courtesy, do I have you to thank for fixing the Ishimura's engines? Our homecoming will be truly divine. And I doubt even you can stop a convergence event fueled by the entire population of Earth.
You take these things to Earth, it's all over.
Only for the faithless. Humanity will be made whole, Mr. Clark, with or without you. I'd say you've chosen your side.
God damn it, I'm so tired of this guy. You know what you need to do? You need to chill out. While we are heading towards our destination, we see a hologram video telling us to turn back.
Report in loop. This is Dr. Elizabeth Cross. To all survivors, turn back. It's all gone. Everything we grew. My team. All dead. That monster. Please, leave. Get somewhere safe. If I can find a way to kill it somehow. Jacob, if you're hearing this, you know I have to try.
Once we're done making the thing to kill the poison, we're about to head to food storage until we are stopped by the same girl in the hologram telling us to go back. Until she realizes we have the thing that she needs in order to make the air breathable again. So we need to kill these Weezer guys that were part of her group before they change. And they're making the air more poison. So we have to do this about 8 times. And also there might be a Leviathan on the ship. Huh? So we take care of the 8 Weezers, and we're gonna meet one of the new enemies, called, you know what, I'm not even gonna remember. I'm just gonna call them Suicide Bombers. The name explains itself. we get a video call from our girlfriend.
Isaac, where are you? Help me.
I think this is a good time to tell you guys how much the game fucks with you. When everything is quiet, you can hear whispering throughout the entire game. The best one I want to show you is at chapter 6, when you're taking the elevator, you can hear someone singing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Back on topic, once we get all the Weezers, we now have to head to food storage to inject the Leviathan. Just kidding, we're gonna go in there and do it ourselves. No!
Entering zero gravity.
So this thing has 3 parts. The first part is the technicals hitting you, and you're gonna have to be hitting its sweet spots. Then the next phase is him opening the mouth, and you're gonna hit inside the mouth. Then the last part is all of the above, but gas is in the room. And once you do that, he is now in outer space where he belongs.
Toxic hazard cleared.
And now, we don't need to worry about the air anymore. We now need to head to the mining area to see if her boyfriend is still alive and to get the SOS beacon working. On our way to the mines, we can actually continue the side mission for our girlfriend and figure out where she is. Fuck. Okay, so we have to do some stuff first. While we're heading to the mine control, we can see some traps that may or may not come up again. It's really easy though, just put some blocks and you'll be fine. So when we try to launch the SOS beacon, we can't because first of all, the SOS beacon is not even there, and second of all, we don't have access to it. So we need to go find the accessing room and the SOS beacon.
Reach it through these malfunctions.
No malfunctions. Traps. The miner's way of holding the line.
Shit. We can also find a hologram video of her boyfriend, Jacob.
Hey, Liz, it's Jacob. I couldn't reach you. If you find this, I'm off deck, but I'll be right back. I got a call from another survivor. He sounded terrified. I'm gonna lock up the SOS beacon and go and get him. Best launch window's not for a while. Anyway, and he sounds like he's worth the risk. He's a doctor. Mercer, I think. About time. We got a fucking break. I love you. Please, be careful down here.
So, in order to get the admin code, we need to deal with some space rocks. Don't ask how they got in there, I honestly don't know. After that, we find a dead body right next to the access codes with an audio log.
Supervisor Dallas, final log. I've made sure they can't leave this subdeck, but neither can I.
Clearance confirmed.
See what they do to the bodies, what they become. And I cannot let that happen to me. At least if I don't have any limbs. And I can't kill anyone when I'm infected. That I love them. more. Oh. Come on, man, just one more.
So once we get that done, we now need to find the SOS beacon. And when we head to the elevator, we get a call from the captain.
Hammond? He must be in the vents on the crew deck.
They're bringing something in.
This thing right here is the marker. We can finally go find the next hideout, and there are 2 audio log tapes. Here's what they are.
Log retrieved.
Record then. What difference does it make now?
Terrence, I know the marker is responsible for the outbreak. I need to understand how.
It's signal. When it pulses, that signal can trigger alterations in genetic code. Neural structure even. You felt it, haven't you?
But how do I stop it?
Mercer must know. He's taken all his marker research up to his room on the crew deck and sealed... No.
Sealed it? Do you know how? Please, I need Mercer's data.
No, he'll kill you. I won't have more deaths on my conscience. Unitology was all I had after I lost Amelia. Look what it's come to.
Terrence, listen. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far because you made me stick with it.
Well, just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You loved Amelia as much as I love Isaac, but if I can't cure this outbreak, I'll never see him again. Please, help me.
39277. If you must get into Mercer's room, that code should still work.
Thank you. Here. These are safer with you.
Dr. Brennan. Nicole. The only thing Mercer ever feared was death. Now, I doubt he's afraid of anything. Nicole?
Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Isaac. Look at the time difference. I'll call you back later.
It's okay. How you doing?
Good. You were right, Isaac. The Ishimura is a great ship. I am so lucky to be serving aboard her.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts. You know they're going to decommission her next year.
Isaac, thank you.
For what?
For just pushing me to do this. I mean, if it weren't for you, I never would have made it this far because you made me stick with it.
Well, just remember, I'm giving you up for 6 months so you can do this.
You know what? We must be getting out of range of the
I miss you,
relay.
Nikki.
Isaac?
Nicole? Nicole? Hey, can you hear me? Hello, Nikki. Great.
We are not available to do the next side mission yet because it is locked. So right now, we have to continue to find the SOS beacon. Holy shit. So she is alive and helps us open the workshop and says some questionable stuff.
You'll put things back the way they were. And make us whole again.
Strange. We find the SOS beacon and head back to send it off. On our way back though, we can find a storage unit with the writings on the wall saying,
Little eyes, what secrets have you seen?
So once we launch the SOS beacon, oh wait, we can't because the miners booby-trapped the whole place. And Isaac gets a brilliant idea.
If I attach the SOS beacon to that asteroid and then launch it away from the ship, we'd get a clean broadcast.
God damn it!
So since Isaac wants to make my life a living hell, we have to destroy these power wheels and put the SOS beacon on the asteroid. And then finally, we can send the SOS beacon. I'm not messing with you, we actually can this time.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine
Well,
activated.
Shit. Shit, fuck, oh shit, whoa, oh, come on! So while we're heading there, one thing this game tries to make sure is that you're not safe anywhere, no matter what. Anyways, while heading to the comms, we find out that there's a military ship around, and probably found the SOS beacon. So we need to fix the comm, and we're good. But there's this one more quarantine part that we gotta go with, but the monsters look different. They're more mutated, and looks like they're becoming more stronger. Once that's done, we can go fix the comms, but before we do that, there's one more hologram video that we can watch.
Progress report, Captain Benjamin Mathias to Paragon Jordan, Una. This will be my last transmission. Afterwards, I'll make sure our pilgrimage can be completed without interference. We have successfully brought the Holy Marker on board. Dr. Kine, an expert on the original marker, is deciphering its secrets. Forgive me for quarantining you just 7. Director Eckhart's work may have been inconvenienced, but they're suffering some sort of epidemic. Regardless, Planet Crack begins tomorrow on schedule. CEC can scratch out its illegal operation now that the true prize is ours. Let's see EarthGov try to cover this up. Altman be praised. Mathias out.
So once we do a little bit of puzzling, we can finally talk to other people.
This is USM Valor, widecasting on all frequencies to USG Ishimura in response to your SOS. We've picked up your escape pod number 47.
We've picked up your escape pod.
No. USM Valor, come in. Come in, Valor. Oh, her signal isn't strong enough.
Shit. What the fuck is that? This thing here is a divider where every time you shoot it, he splits himself into pieces. I don't really care right now. We need to fix this shit. Come on. Why is it not working?
Please contact a repair technician.
Still can't reach the Valor.
Are you fucked? So the Leviathan is still alive and we have to shoot his pupils while he shoots pupils at us. But after that, we finally get rid of this bastard. And we can finally warn the crew. And we're too late.
We're too late.
The Valor!
It's heading right for you!
Brace yourself!
Oh shit.
I found an executive shuttle on the crew deck, intact.
And the log says that shuttle's missing its singularity core. It can't get us home.
Wait, maybe it can. If the Valor's singularity core is okay, I could salvage it, install it on that shuttle. We're fucking out of here.
Where's the Valor now?
It's near comms.
Keep us stable. Isaac, I'll grab a suit and EVA onto the Valor. Meet me there. We'll find that core together.
What? I'm not going on that shit. Why me? So we have to meet our captain on that ship because that ship has something to get the shutter to work. So we have to get that.
Isaac, we have a problem.
Of
the
course
Valor's
we
carrying
do.
a 12 megaton warhead. The crash hit the torpedo bay hard. I need you to handle that nuke right away before something sets it off.
Okay, change of plans. So we had to stop a nuke from going off. What the fuck? So these infected have armor that make them go fast. Yeah, what fun, yeah, While trying to find a new battery for the elevator because this happened. we find an audio log on the ship saying that they were under attack.
This is Commander Cadigan to all hands. We have been boarded by hostile forces. Hostiles are alien. Repeat, alien. And extremely dangerous. All personnel to arms. Fire at will.
Really? Once we fix the elevator, we get a call from a new person. And Isaac is just done with everything, so he really doesn't care what he has to say.
Mr. Clark? Hello? I must speak with you.
Who is this?
Dr. Terrence Kine, the Ishimura's chief science officer. I studied the marker for the church.
I'm done talking to unitologists.
But the planet won't rest until the marker is returned. You can't leave.
Watch me.
So once heading to the nuke room, we gotta be very fucking careful because one suicide bomber will kill the entire ship. So once we release the nuke, I don't know, probably hit an orphanage, we start to question why the fuck would they bring a nuke when we're the only things out here.
Okay, the warhead's clear.
Hammond, this doesn't add up. If the Valor was just on patrol, why bring a nuke? And if they had a target, what's out here except us?
Yeah, I know. I'm downloading a munitions report right now.
Very strange, isn't it? On our way to the captain, he sees the same guy we saw at the beginning. And he's about to get himself killed.
Isaac, you hearing this? It's Chen. There, on the rig-link. Did I lock him in alive?
Chen's dead. You know that.
I know my own fucking corporal. Chen, come in.
So, we gotta go save him. So, as it turns out, they were trying to get rid of us. Not help us. Boy, it turned out great for them. Anyways, we finally meet up with the captain. Kind of.
Another malfunction. Half the Ishimura's in the red. Someone get the door open. Chen? What did that thing do to you? Help me get him to the Kelly.
Shoot him. It's not shit. Shoot him!
What?
Shoot him!
Chen? No.
Helmet!
You will kill him.
Oh God.
We gotta hurry though. When we take that core, the place is gonna blow up. Before we leave though, you can see someone else running the hell out of here. But finally, we get the hell out of here too.
Incoming debris. Sealing glass door.
And now we have to get this core to the shuttle before it's too late. In order to get where we need to go get a crew member's card. So we need to get that. What the hell happened here? Once we get the card and get a little sidetracked, we finally come back to the room and meeted with some infectors, infecting these bodies. So once we deal with that, we are meeted with Dr. Merker and Jacob, Elizabeth's boyfriend, having a lovely chat.
It didn't work. You're not gonna hurt anyone else.
I'd say your usefulness is run out.
Mercer!
Still alive, Mr. Clark. I'm still denied convergence thanks to this ingrate.
Mercer, wait. Tell me. I want to understand. What is convergence?
But you already know. Dead or living, we all feel the marker's true purpose. Don't you want to be reunited? with the people you lost.
Hi.
Yes. Then why not me? Mr. Temple has refused. But we are so close. Everything that has happened on the Ishimura is just the beginning.
When you put it that way, you and your marker can go to hell.
Shit.
God damn it!
And a slow death in stasis. I think your death will come faster.
Once we escape the hunter, we have to make him clear a way path to the shutter, while voices go through your head.
I wish I could talk to you.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry about everything.
One room we need to go into is filled with gas, and in that room has a text log that we can read.
I couldn't do it. I'm so scared of blood I was going to be left behind. The doctor understood. He fixed everything. He said there was gas that could help me. He made sure all the pipes were connected. He said, now all we have to do is breathe, and the holy creatures will come for us too. Nice deep breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth, in through the nose, out through the mouth. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you for everything.
This thing right here is the marker. The thing that's been driving everyone in this place fucking mad. Everything that has happened here is all because of the marker. In the next room that we need to, we can find a lady laughing on the wall before killing herself. And we also see something about Isaac's past. I think it's best if you guys just see it yourself.
Isaac. Sorry, late shift. How are you?
My mother, she's,
Octavia? How's she doing?
she's dead, Nicole. They both are. She killed my dad, then herself. Yeah. The church, they took the bodies before I could,
Oh my God. Oh, Isaac, I'm so sorry. Fucking Unitology brainwashing.
Stop it. Just stop talking. You said she was herself again. You said she would be better at home. I trusted you. God. You might as well have killed him yourself.
She was better. You told me to leave for the Ishimura. You pushed me to... You know what? Go to hell, Isaac.
Nicole. Nicole! Nicole! I didn't... Oh, God. No. Not her, too.
Isaac. It's me. I wish I could talk to you.
She wanted to talk. I didn't listen.
Sorry.
I can make it right.
I'm sorry.
I can save us both.
About everything.
If you guys have not realized yet, Isaac is scared throughout the entire game. You can... Now you hear him tell himself that he's going to try to make everything right. To save them both.
Save us both.
The last room has the doctor we talked to a while ago convincing us to stay to fix this shit up. So that's what we're going to do. We need to get the marker on the shuttle to send it back to the planet to stop this. So we get the marker to the shuttle, finally get the core onto the shuttle too. So now we just gotta test fire the buster. Oh, are you fucking...
You're done, you son of a bitch!
Okay, now we got that out of the way. We just need to... Oh, god damn it!
You bastard!
Hey, kid. Bring conversions! Make us whole!
So the technicals have the marker, so we need to go get it before it's too late. And while we're heading there, as it turns out, these things that we've been killing throughout the entire game have formed to protect the marker from leaving the ship. So once we kill everything that we killed on this ship, we get the marker to Bay, then head to Bay and meet up with those two to put the marker on the shuttle. And now we can fix this thing once and for all. So as it turns out, she knew all this was happening. She was here just to clean it all up. And the marker was made by humans, not from aliens. The ones that were made by aliens was actually from Earth, enough to inspire unitology. So she's gone now. Now we have to find our own way back home. Hey, it's my girlfriend! We meet her in the flight area, and what we can do is bring the shutter back and put the marker back to the planet once and for all. So that's what we're going to do.
Marker. We'll put things back the way they were. We will be whole again.
And make us whole again?
Make us whole!
Huh. Strange. So we finally are here now, and we gotta put the marker back where it belongs and end this nightmare once and for all. All we gotta do is just be repairman one more time, kill some more monsters, and once we got the marker in the place, we just need to do more computery stuff, and we're good. Then she just ruins all of it, and asks us to finish that video we had since the very beginning.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing. Just had a talk. That's all this research was in the end. Not much, is it? Just how to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer. It spoke. And then it listened. Make this stop, Isaac. maybe it understood, but... I can't return what was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac? I loved you. I always loved you.
She killed herself before we even got here. The last words she ever heard from Isaac was hatred. So as it turns out, the marker was messing with us, so we thought that Elizabeth was our girlfriend and Elizabeth thought I was her boyfriend. Maybe this is true love, and she's dead. Okay, so now we're on the clock. We have to get to the shuttle before she does. Why is this game giving me so much stuff? Oh no.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Now, I don't know if it's just me, but when she died, for the first ever time in this game, I felt fully alone. Everyone's dead. It's just me.
This is all I got left!
This is the final boss right here, the Hive Mind. The biggest threat we have seen so far. In order to kill it, we need to hit the yellow thingies. Honest with you, I have no idea what these things are called. You can call them whatever you want, I just call them yellow things. But the first phase is you have to hit them between his mouth. And the last part of the phase is you have to hit his insides with the yellow things. And while you're trying to do that, technicals will try to hit you, acid will fall, and sometimes enemies will just show up and just punch you in the face. And that's it. The boss is dead. Okay, this is the last time you guys are going to ever interrupt me. It's over. We just need to get off this planet. He's all alone. No one's trying to mind fuck with him. No one's trying to betray him. He's just by himself.